Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Two Aussie Thrifters. We are coming at you today with a bit of an update on the R.M. Williams haul that we picked up around Christmas time. So it's been a little bit of a long road sorting out all the different styles, all the different codes, and all the different sizes. So what we've done is we've put them all in these boxes here and put the style code on the actual box with a sticker. And now what we're going to do is we're going to go through, we're going to put a label on each box that will let us find the item when we sell it. So we're going to use JL as our coding. It just means jeans listed, and that way we know it's all in the shed and we don't have that code inside. So it'll go from JL1 all the way through to about JL50, because that's about as many boxes as we have. And what I will do for you guys is I'll actually go through one box, show you how we're going to manage this, because obviously we need to make sure that we're listing the right amount of stock per item, so that when we sell the stuff we aren't left with excess in the shed, or even worse, we've sold more than we actually have. So what I'll do is I'll switch the camera around and show you how we're going to process this stuff. So guys, you can see that when we were boxing these up, we just wrote a really quick description on here. So this is JL1, which means it's jeans listed 1, the style is Ramco, and the size is 52 by 34. So it is a very large men's size, but these sizes sell really well for us, so I'm pretty happy about that. We also have the style code here, so the last 3 digits on the barcode, which is 421, and we have 9 of that style. And then we have 2 other styles in this box, 52 by 34, 771 is the code, and we have 3, and then 933 we also have 3. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull those 3 styles out of here, and I'm going to put them in another box, take them inside, get photographs done of those, and then come back and put them in their boxes. Now obviously we have a whole bunch of boxes here, so I need to make sure that we have the right style against the right box so that we don't mix this all up. So I'll probably do about 4 or 5 boxes, take them inside, come back, put them back in, and then move on to the next one, and just keep repeating that process until we have everything photoed, everything measured, and everything ready to be listed. Most of this is going to go on our second account. There's going to be a few that we probably put on the main account that we don't have styles in that store for yet, but a lot of these will be going in the second account, a little bit lower price plus postage. So we're sort of changing this one up on the second store just to see if we move through a bit more stock a bit quicker on that one. So hopefully this goes well and we don't miss anything up. Let's get started. So I have this little handy little spreadsheet that I've made up. So what I'm going to do is put box 1, box 2, box 3, whatever it needs to be on this here. And I'm going to write the style code, the size, and how many I have of each item, so that I can quickly have a look here, look at the style code that I'm taking inside, know exactly how many I have in the boxes out here. That way I don't get mixed up with any numbers or, you know, what we have left in stock. So let's get started. So I wanted to show you guys what we're talking about when we talk about the unique identifier for each item. So just down here is all the numbers, and this one is 771. So the last 3 digits of the UPC is what we are looking for, and that matches up with this down here that says 771. So we have 3 of them in this box, which is going to make it a lot easier for when we're taking photographs. So what we'll do now is we'll head inside, we will list these items, make sure we get really good measurements for them, really good photos. Then we'll come out, put the individuals back in the boxes that have already been listed, and then we'll move on to the next lot. So we're going to sort of break this down by 3 to 4 boxes at a time, make it easier for us, and that way we know that we aren't missing anything. Alright, let's head inside and get listing. Alright guys, so we are going to start listing these R.M. Williams. So I'm going to pull them out of the package. The number is on the inside of the tag as well, so I can still work out which type they are and which box they need to go into. We'll do measurements and we'll get these up drafted, and then Jazz will take photos later on. So let's get started. Alright, so we've got the R.M. Williams jeans ready to list. So what we're going to do is pull out the phone. I'll also record this on the phone for you guys so you can see exactly what I am doing. Now we may have this on our main account already, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to log out of the normal account, and what we're going to do is we are going to look up R.M. Williams Ramco, see if there is one on our main store. Let me help if we could spell correctly. Let's just see if we've got a similar one. So that's the same sort of style, it's just a different size. So what we're going to do is we're going to go sell similar on this one. Which makes the whole lot a lot easier, and then all I need to do is change the sizing and where it is getting stored. So this particular pair is a size 52-32. 52 times 32, length 32. Okay, so I've got R.M. Williams men's Ramco regular fit tapered leg dark navy jeans, size 52 by 32, which is the right size. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that all my other measurements in here are correct. So the inseam on this one is 32. Awesome, the size is actually 52, not 50, so change that up. Make sure that we have filled out the rest of these item specifics as much as possible. The fabric type, I'm pretty sure these are a cotton. 98% cotton, so let's go cotton blend. Alright, let's make sure model, it's probably not a big deal, but we're just going to go Ramco. Spell. Features. You guys can fill this out if you'd like to. I tend not to because it's not overly important. Product line. Country of manufacturer. Let's have a look, because R.M. Williams do manufacture in a heap of different places. So this one's Pakistan, so I tend not to put it in there unless it's Australia, just because it's not something that people really look for, and I don't think too much of the others is going to matter. Modify no UPC. Let's scan the UPC. Put the UPC in, so you can actually just scan the item and it'll bring up the UPC for you. So that's done. What's next? That looks all fine. Let's check, make sure that our sizing is correct in here. We have a little template that we use. So if I jump across to, we'll just save that for now. If we jump across to something else that is listed, this is obviously our smaller account. I just need to find a pair of jeans. There we go. So this should have our standard, it does, great. So let's just revise this. I do have this saved in my other account, but this is our second account, so I don't have all the settings set up. I'm just going to copy that all the way to the bottom. Then I just need to go back into the discard changes because we don't want to actually change anything. Jump back into here and drop that in below this part. And then I'm just going to delete all the measurements and do that here as well. So these are big jeans, so let's go for the waist. Now, boy jeans. So we do waist to waist like this, so that's 67, and then I'm going to put 67 centimeters and then double that, so 134 centimeters total, just so people know that 67 is just one side, 134 is all the way around. So inseam should be pretty much 32 inch, but I'm going to measure it just to make sure. Yeah, smack bang on 32, which is about 81 centimeters. So I'm going to write 81 centimeters, and then I'll put 32 inch next to that as well, just so people know that it is the 32 inch inseam. And then length, we do down the whole side of the jean, so from the top right down to the cuff at the ankle. So that's 116, which is 45 and a half. So let's just go 116 centimeters. That's fine. Alright, so everything else is already pre-filled. We've got our shipping details, our payment details in there. So that's great. Now we're going to price it. So this is on our second account. So we do plus shipping on this account. This is a smaller account that we have. So what we're going to do is we're going to go 75. We're going to go plus shipping of, it evens out to about $13-14 for us with the My Post business. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go $12.85, and that'll allow for some that will fit in the smaller parcels and some that will allow in the bigger parcels. So the 50s we can sort of squeeze into a small. Anything above 50s we tend to have to put in a medium. So that's okay. We're just going to fill out the custom SKU as well. So this particular pair, let me grab my little handy dandy sheet. We've got my little sheet here. So this was part of box 1. Now I'm going to look at that code that they had in the bottom there. So 735, I can see that 735 is a part of JL3. So that's probably what I'm going to put in there first. So let's head down to the custom SKU. We're going to go JL3, that gives us the location. I actually have 22 of this style, so we're going to list 5 at a time. So I'm going to put in brackets 17 left, and I'm also going to put in there the pricing. So this cost us, I'm going to put a little dash in here because that helps when I pull it out into a spreadsheet, and we paid about $10 per pair, so I think it ended up being $10.32. Okay, so JL3, I've got 17 of this item left, and the cost price is at the end. Go OK, I'm going to go yes, and we're going to put quantity of 5. Offers are on, easy pricing, no. Schedule listing, no. And then what I do, just because we have so many similar items of this stuff, I'm just going to take a quick photo for Jazz, so that when she does the actual photo, she can tell which one it is. So I'm just going to take a photo of the Ramco, and then I'm just going to take a photo of the actual number as well, so she can say, oh, this is that one there, and it makes it a lot easier when you're listing. This is a process that works for us, so I'm just going to save that for later. That's one draft done, and we're just going to mirror that across every pair that we have, and then take them back out the back, put them in the right boxes, and that's game done. Well, thanks for coming along with us today. I hope that has given you a little bit of an idea of how you can deal with bulk purchases when you do buy them. So there's 1,000 items out the back there, so it is really important that we have a good system in place so we don't lose track of everything, and we make sure we're listing the right amount of items per SKU. So thanks for coming along. Leave us a comment if you have anything different or other tips to add to how we're dealing with this bulk purchase. And leave us a big thumbs up, and we'll see you next time on 2 Aussie Thrifters. Bye for now.